guy right there, I'm going to keep my eye on him because he's just an absolute monster at this game.
So it looks like we're actually about to head into game number 1, about to go live. Just make some noise.
The hype is real. Everybody's incredibly excited. Now, right away, my eyes kind of levitate right to the middle of the map. We've got Sandy Ravage, Stay Lifted. We're hopping on board at Summit.
Oh my God, Summit's out of the pit already.
1G's in the chat. He got out of the pit. He's on his way down. Grimm's landed right by House, landing on top. He's already shredded up his t-shirt to get that extra bandage. We got Radic in the gas station, picking up that revolver. And everybody right now, this is just a free-for-all. Hopefully Summit, he found himself a backpack, but no guns yet.
Oh no! Wait, who is that? Random Rain directly behind him. Does he see it?
He has the gun
Jared's
already.
got the jukes.
Summit's not in a good spot right now.
He's still not out. He pulls out the fist. He goes for the
And
fist.
Summit is the first one down in the 2016 Invitational. Ninja already has a cop car. I did not think it was going to pop off this quickly.
I'm sorry, guys. Everyone, I think Summit1G on Twitter, remind him you should not try to fight a 9mm with your fist. That is not something we recommend.
Ninja's going to probably hop in that ATV, grab some fuel, the keys. I cannot believe out of everybody to go down, it's Summit first.
It looked really unfortunate, man. I mean, he obviously did not spot a gun that someone behind him did.
Hold on. We have Ninja and Lyric right there. We're right next to each other. I think Lyric was in that church. We have Kirby Llama, I'm sorry about that, and Yoda, both in the houses. I'm not sure if they know where each other are at, but Kirby's playing a little slower here. Now, we talked about at the beginning, again, Lyric here. I know everybody's really excited about him in the crowd. I know he was very, very close to Ninja. I think he drove right by, so Lyric's all by his lonesome.
Yeah, there's your boy Mo right there. And
tell me Mighty Mouse isn't in that bathroom right now.
No. Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse, the UFC fighter, is sitting right now in the bathroom stall. He's waiting for it. He hears Mo.
Oh, he's ADS'd and everything. I wonder if Mo has any idea. Linden just took out Soda Poppin' in the top left.
Oh my God, Summit and Soda out, first two.
That's unbelievable. I don't think anybody, well, actually, a lot of people
expected Soda to go out first, but, you know, yeah.
Now, again, I was talking to Dr. Disrespect last night while everybody tries to loot towards the beginning of this game. Like, if you were in this situation, Jimmy, what would be your strategy? Would you try to armor up, get some loot, and then ride the gas? Or are you, Dr. Disrespect told me he's hopping in the Jeep, and he is attacking and playing aggro as hell.
Well, a lot of people we're saying they're going to go for the cars because of Z2, this new map. Because there's so many more elevation changes, it's a lot harder to hit those shots when an off-roader or cop car is bouncing around. So, I mean, I don't think it's a bad strategy at all. I mean, with this much money on the line, I would probably be playing a little bit slow.
I've seen OP literally walk around, and he's walking on water, shooting through cars, just one-tapping people right through the front windshield.
Dr. Disrespect. By the way, quick update. It looks like we missed one just earlier. Summit was not the first one to go out. Fim Steph went out to Hotted, actually.
Oh my God, did we miss that?
Saved. He's been saved. He's all right.
So we have Fem Steph, Summit, and Soda Pop eliminated, and then actually Mini just picked himself up a kill right here, and
that Swills out.
Swills is gonna take the L for this one. You know, so Ninja is all the way down by the lake on the bottom left, and he's towards the safe zone. As we have a couple of people, well, he's just playing right behind the rock right now.
And as you guys just saw with the map, some of the indications there, that green circle is where they need to start heading pretty soon.
We have Grims and OP.
We got a couple of monsters right now.
So I like the strategy. They went straight into the neighborhood. We saw Dr. Disrespect with the AK. I'm sure OP and Grims both have some pretty good weapons themselves. Everyone's probably trying to find some first aid, some bandages. And I think, honestly, for me, we were talking about it earlier, anybody that can find a Lammy.
Blow it up in the chat. We got C's once again. He's going for that wide open play with the revolver.
Yeah, he's on the struggle bus, though. He's just got the revolver.
That's the struggle bus right there. Yeah. You got the revolver. You get at that kind of range. Like, what are you going to fight with a revolver out there against an AR?
I want to know why C's character looks exactly how I would picture him in real life, though. How did he pull that off? The only thing we're missing is, like, long hair, but...
The long hair, maybe, like, another half foot under the height.
Sandy Ravage and Jericho. Oh, my God.
We're jumping on board with Jericho here. He spotted him out. Sandy Ravage has a shot been fired yet? I didn't actually see it. Jericho's like, I'm out. I don't want anything to do with this. He's got an AK. I do not want any part of this right now.
See, the thing about this is I think everybody is just as scared of each other. So they locked eyes.
What's the nerves?
It's like,
it's the first game.
All right, bro, you go your separate way. I'm head the other way. And
that was way too heavy for both of them, apparently. Maybe Jericho just didn't have ammo and he forgot to pick up. I don't know. That was nuts.
So C's is trying to make his way over to a neighborhood right now.
He's
because
running to Grimmy right now,
I'm sure that he wants to pick up a kill and maybe just. I love how in H1Z1 you kill somebody and you immediately just steal their identity. Is essentially what you do. Between games, we are going to have a couple interviews for you guys, but right now we have C's moving in on Grimmybear right now.
He's looking inward. I mean, maybe he's heard something here, but Grimmy obviously has the advantage with that third person. So he's dipping. He's gone. I think Grimmy's going to come out here, though. He's taking some fire. Down about half HP, trying to zigzag his way out of here. Moving this thing is very tight, so he might be able to dodge a little bit, but man, it's a struggle. C's only with the revolver, finding his way back around, and he will get taken down. Grimmybear.
Now, I'm a little confused. It's unfortunate that C's going to take out. Grimmybear killed Spazzy as well. So was there just a bullet that went astray, or did his health go down and he was bled out or something?
It might have been a bleed out at that point. We didn't actually get to catch that one. But yeah, that now makes 2 kills for Grimmybear. Now, unsurprising, let's be honest. Grimmy's quite the monster.
Every death must be so devastating. I know C's is probably about to break a keyboard in the back, but Grimmy, with the Armalite rifle and the AK, there's really not much you can do about that. And that's how H1Z1 can be such a relentless game, because if you don't get a good spawn, you don't find any loot, and you're just dead in the water.
You can do everything right, but that one mistake, man, it's just one mistake, and you're out. You only get one shot at it. Back to Lyric here. This looks like I'm watching Lyric stream. Like, he's just checking everything. Oh, here we go. Oh, man, there's Grimmy, but that's a shotgun at pretty long range. He looks like he does have an AR.
He does. I think he's going for the jumping shotgun kill. This is a pretty common tactic when you're dealing with fences.
Yeah, the shotgun still works relatively well there, but if you guys haven't played in a while, actually, the recoil and cone of fire systems have changed quite a bit. As you jump, it's not near as accurate as it used to be. You don't see that same AR-15 jump over the top of that AK-47 spray in the air.
We saw Moman trying to loot C's little duffel bag there. It wasn't. He probably didn't find much, as we have Yoda moving out of town. And Dan's up there. While we have, is that Saint Ty or Saint Die? How do I pronounce that? I'm a rookie.
Saint Die, because the way he spelled it. If he doesn't like it, he should have not put the capital T.
Yeah, I have a very hard time with capitalization.
I'm Cody, actually, good friend of mine. I would put him on a scale of 1 to 10. He's 4.
Has he been gaming? I know he's been vlogging every day. We've all seen him.
He can make some things
taking
happen.
some shots at Moman. He's got 50% health here, so he's going to duck behind that tree.
Grimmy's already working towards his 3rd kill. I mean, everyone else is sitting on 1 kill who has been involved in a firefight. Grimmy's just racking them up right now.
Yeah, I'd say Grimmy right now is the MVP, and he's just hunting right now. He does not care at all about that $40,000. He's trying to make a name for himself. Wait, is C-Nanners over there too?
And
he's about 134 meters
back
away.
Here. So a lot of people don't understand, depending on the angles, jumping behind a tree like it's going to be dangerous. Grimmybear still taking shots. I mean, you're actually at the disadvantage being behind a tree like this. All he has to do is hit it with the car. Point blank, and Grimmy goes down.
And Grimmy, just with way too much confidence there. You see a lot of people in these H1Z1, they'll jump straight out of their cars and try to get in that gunfight.
Well, you feel like you're on fire, man. Like, you get 2 kills that fast, you're really wrecking it, and maybe that's time to back up, not let that confidence push you too far.
As a player, I'm in disbelief that he was trying to press issues so much with so many kills. He had all the loot, and he just challenged, and Moman made him pay
I still like
for
the
it.
strategy. Dump the car on the right side. If he goes right, he gets hit, he's got to come to me on the left.
I cannot believe I just witnessed that. Just from a competitor, I'd be so terrified. I would be like Mighty Mouse at the beginning of the game in the bathroom.
Just sitting there, scoped in.
So we got a bunch of players as Lyndon was talking his game last night to me at the Twitch party. This is the first time I ever met him, and you were giving me a brief description of him earlier in the day. And as soon as I got in a conversation with him, he didn't even have to tell me his name. I knew exactly who it was. he's very
awesome
confident
guy.
about his game going into the Invitational today, as Jerk Chicken has found himself a Jeep, and he is just roaming through the fields. Now, with the new update, I've been sort of confused. I'm not sure if it's still Pleasant Valley, Cranberry, and Ranchito. I mean, we have a couple major towns, but it seems like they've added a lot more loot. Like, you see a lot more AKs on the ground, in my opinion, a lot more rifles, and just a lack of helmets. That's the only complaint that I have. I can't find a damn helmet.
Well, they should be a little hard to find. That should be a huge thing when you find one, right? We got, here we go. We got Henny. And it looks like we've got Gold Glove way off in the distance, so not too much of a
Immortal's just looking absolutely terrifying with that Jester helmet.
Yeah. Henny's looking a little scary.
Okay.
All right, so now I want to talk a little about this triangle of doom that's happening. So Benita actually quite the Counter-Strike player, professional player for quite a while now. Very, very, very
She's got
good
a real good
FPS.
shot then, huh?
She's got a great shot.
It's a she.
Yeah, and we've got
apologize.
Linden coming up on as well. Dr. Disrespect in the same town, so this could turn into an absolute bloodbath. And here, oh wait, I spot Demetrius Johnson over there too. We got Mighty Mouse.
Flame is one of our Echo Fox players. He's moving around with the AK. It looks like he's pretty stacked. He's
got the binocs.
Taking
I
out,
like
yeah,
it.
he's taking out the
He's
knocks.
utilizing them.
I respect that a lot.
You don't often see those utilized.
And we have OP. Any player that we see that has done a good job of looting, I would just be so worried. I mean, we saw C's go down very, very, very early with that revolver, which is, and Mighty Mouse has made his way to the roof.
I like his strategy, man.
I don't think we've seen him uncrouched this entire game. He just locked onto that C key. Oh, now he's getting a little sprinting in. This is unfamiliar
he's
territory.
mixing it up a little bit. He's getting some more confidence.
I would not be surprised if we saw him take out the fist and try to punch somebody to death.
Hey, man, that's what he's good at. I mean, come on.
So now, Dr. Disrespect, I know I've talked about him a ton already, but he told me that he was going to be hunting today, and I haven't seen his name move in town. He must be camped up in a bedroom. As I'm very excited to see her shot. You said a professional CS:GO player.
Well, well, that's also one of the things I was going to say as far as the Dr. Disrespect hunting. I don't know if you've ever been hunting. He's just set up a deer stand, you know what I mean? He's got his beer hanging out.
His distance isn't moving. I don't think.
No, he really hasn't moved from this building the entire time.
I got to get eyes on him because him and Linden have decided, as we have Hodded, who's already picked himself a kill at the beginning of the game.
Hodded was actually pretty confident this morning. He said he's got some nerves, but felt confident. We got Zombie Unicorn.
That building right there is so deceiving. As Charles made it up to the top, I went into a hospital for the first time, and I thought it was going to be absolutely loaded. I went into like 50 different rooms over the course of 10 minutes and did not find one gun. As the gas is starting to move in, OP and Julia, Grims, CNetter's, Flame, and Dan's, they are all outside of the safe zone.
So this is to be expected, though. I mean, we saw Grims do this last year. Forgive me, I'm a cutie pie. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we screwed that up last year completely. But, like, Grims really rides the gas all the time. OP's known for it, but
I don't
Julia
think
and
OP has a vehicle. I mean, I think the gas isn't as strong towards the beginning of the game, so if they're first aid up, then they're going to be totally okay, but that's still pretty frightening, as Zombie Unicorn has no idea that Charles is all the way at the top, and Charles really has that height advantage on everybody, especially if that area is towards the middle of the safe zone. He could camp out for a little bit, but it doesn't look like, as Ruppy picks up a kill, and Benita goes down to the hands of Ruppy, unfortunately. Again, if you guys want to see some stats and have a better idea of who's alive, who's still in it, you go to h1z1.com/watch. Just want to give you guys.
It's actually the exact same tool that we're using here, so check it out.
Yeah.
There's some really, really great features
there.
We
have that nice little cheat sheet in the middle of our screen as Cody.
Cody goes down as well, it looks like.
That's Momad's second kill. Sandy Ravage and Jericho. Man, unfortunately, after respects in the chat, Jericho has gone down, and Mighty Mouse gets taken out by Linden.
You can crouch all you want, but you can't escape a 12-gauge shotgun at point blank range. There it is, Demetrius Johnson. You know what? I like the spirit, man. He doesn't look too salty. Whoa, what do we got going on here? It looks like that's going to be Dr. Disrespect. And Linden.
We got to keep an eye on this.
This is getting hairy. He's very low on HP. He's just trying to get out of there. He can't deal with this. He's going to be bleeding out.
Linden, yeah, he's definitely bleeding right now as Dr. Disrespect is pushing the issue.
There it goes, Dr. Disrespect. I think that's the hunting he must have been talking about.
The doc himself. And they were getting into it last night. They were having a one-on-one conversation at the bar. And Dr. Disrespect told Linden to put some respect on his name. As Hodded was taken out as well as I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Rev Homas?
Sure.
That's what I'm going to go with. I apologize if I mispronounce any of your favorite streamers' names.
Yeah, there's Linden, as you can see, heading on out.
I am genuinely sorry if I just screw up any name.
And don't forget, guys, these are back-to-back games if you're just now tuning in. So all these guys, including the winners, will be in round number 2 for another shot at a placement.
Yeah, everybody has an opportunity, especially the winners. We were talking about it earlier. If somebody can pull out a back-to-back W, they're going to walk away with $80,000.
Inboxes. I've been getting a lot of tweets about inboxes over the past week. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people really looking forward to seeing what happens with him throughout this game.
Now, what are the odds that we see somebody die by the bombs coming in for the supply drop that just poops out of the plane in the middle of the sky?
I think the odds would be better if we looked at like a group of people like Lyric, who likes to take a few risks.
Do you think you go for the military crate though? Are we gonna have anybody try to get that ghillie suit in the 308?
If you get to a point where you feel like maybe you don't quite have the advantage, you're not too confident, it might not be a bad idea to take the risk to try to get that sniper rifle, that 308. And pick some people off from there. Here we go.
Achille Kapowski taking shots on a Manpons, which is just about 40 meters away, playing behind that car.
Manpons also a competitor. Oh, there's a gas grenade going down.
There's a smoke screen over there, and I had no idea, but it actually is toxic gas.
Yeah. There it is.
Achille Kapowski is out, Manpons with a nice kill. As Gassy Mexican is at the bottom of the hill, he's up the creek without a paddle.
Well, and this is kind of what we're talking about. It can be dangerous to be on the horizon line like this because Gassy has so many places he can hide in this area right now. He could pull a full flank if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to pop off pretty quickly.
Not if Minnie's behind him. So.
We've only seen 14 people be killed as Angry Pug is going to be taken out by Stay Lift, and then Charles gets a kill on Prime Thien. Right. We have Witwix, Lyric, and Scene Enters all within that military crate, as Stay Lifted is trying to get his loot on.
All right, and I think we'll see the answer to your question pretty soon. That gas rolling in now.
He doesn't care. If I'm in the gas, I'm freaking out no matter what. I don't care how early it is in the game. We're going to see everything pop off a lot faster as this safe zone gets a little smaller and smaller.
We do see a couple people, it looks like, heading the direction for the military crates, but I'm still wondering if people are going to come to scope it out and if someone's just going to try to Rambo their way through. We'll find out here in just a little bit.
We've had about 16 minutes elapsed. I would say the average H1 game goes around anywhere between like 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how you play the game.
Right, and that's my biggest question, I think, for game one is last year, as we started reaching the final circles, it was absurd. It went from calm, and like we had a chance to talk about and troll around a little bit with some of the personalities that are in this, but by the time it hit that final circle, well, there's that bomb. So no one getting caught by the bomb. Wait, no, did Julia just go down to environment?
Oh,
did she just die to the bombs?
Unless there's a player called Environment, then Julia was taken out by those explosives raining down from the skies. Isco, now, listen, Isco was the player that Lyric is absolutely terrified of.
Yeah, he brought up one name, and it was Isco. He apparently destroyed yesterday, so he's coming up on Dan's right now.
Lyric, oh my God, we all heard that. Lyric sounded like his soul was about to be snatched by Isco's. Is he an OP?
Oh no!
OP
he died to the gas.
Too.
OP, what are you doing, man? We have so much faith.
Out of any way for OP to die in this invitational, I could have never imagined it would be by the gas. As So Vindictive was taken out by who? You said his name yesterday. Hui? Is that how I pronounce it?
Yeah, this is Hui Squad.
Hui Squad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with that. All right, so
Isco
working his way up, trying to find the angle on Dan, but Dan's going to take some full-on aggression. Oh, and there's a double kill. Isco goes down, puts him in 38th position, and Dan at 39th.
Everybody here at the Cap Theater at the H1Z1 Invitational.
Oh, no. Hit it! Goes down. He did not see or hear that one coming. That's unfortunate.
Moman is at the top of the leaderboard. He's top fragging with 3 kills right now. As Lyric, he's doing some 360s over here. I'm not sure what's going on.
He's got his head on a swivel, man. He's just taking shots at anything. He's like, I don't get you, come to me on board. That's usually his play style.
Yeah, he's trying to snipe somebody off that ATV as Flame from Echo Fox is moving his way through the middle of the safe zone. He's in the middle of a field with not too much cover.
I like his get-up, by the way.
Yeah, he's got the Ronin helmet right there. I unboxed one of those. The H1Z1 Invitational crates comprised of the entire prize pool that we have.
We have an engagement here with Lyric. He's got the solid angle, and Rev Hummus is just trying to find cover right now.
Yeah, they're going back and forth. Hummus, he right behind. As Lyric is really pressing the issue, he smells blood, and he's not taking any chances. Lyric putting some pretty solid shots on, got the Molotov in hand.
He's screaming arc please right now. Why? Feels like he should have hit half those shots.
I'm sure Summit somewhere on the map, or he's probably watching. I forgot that he died. He's probably getting nervous. I'm not going to let up on the Molotov. I just can't do it. But like I said, I opened up a few invitational crates. And all I got were Mo TV t-shirts. So it's the only thing I was able to snag out of the crates.
I'm sure Mo appreciates you having 8 of his t-shirts.
I've never worn it.
All right, we got Omni in boxes, and looks like it's going to be it in the general vicinity. Manpon still kind of out away from everybody. People starting to move in away from the gas. This is where we start seeing the pace pick up quite a bit, especially as these players may not be too familiar with what's directly inside the circle at that ending.
We see a lot of people moving around pretty quickly in this spectator mode, and Grims was just choked on by the toxic gas. He was killed by the environment.
Grims!
The defending champion?
But this is what he did last year, but it worked for him. I mean, man, people haven't, I don't think, come to terms with how bad this gas hurts. I mean, now, like, it's not like it used to be.
Dr. Disrespect is out, everybody.
And completely naked. They just took everything. Hooey. Going for the full humiliation, needs the bandages.
Completely. He's just going to assume Dr. Disrespect's identity, just put on all of his gear. Just a slap in the face. And he's kind of stuck in the gas right now, too. I wish we could see if he had a first aid. His health doesn't seem to be going down, though, so he seems to be okay. But the toxicity is definitely going to hurt him. As we see Anthony taking shots.
Nice shot. He got taken down quick, and I like that he had the extra few pumps out of that thing. Anthony was like, you stay down.
I've been actually very impressed by a lot of the engagements that we've seen. We haven't seen anybody really panic. I think the only interaction that we saw where it was kind of iffy was Linden and Dr. Disrespect earlier on. Anytime
you find those close-range fights, even with shotguns, any weapon behind pillars like that, it can be a nightmare. A lot of these have been open field.
And Gold Glove TV.
He gets taken down by Crunk Muffin.
He's going to take that L.
She didn't even loot
it. Game 2.
She didn't even try to loot it yet. It was probably a good idea. You know,
now, we've seen almost half the people that have entered into Game 1 of this Invitational take their exit, as we have Lyric and Mo the closest to the safe zone. Yoda's making his way. Sandy Ravage and Trick and Homas are on the right side, with Cnander is doing a good job of riding the gas. Josh OG and Anthony are both kind of flirting with disaster with the gas moving in, but some solid plays here.
Jerk Chicken, he saw what Demetrius was doing. He's like, this might work.
Yeah, I like this play. This is what I'd be doing if there's $40,000 on the line.
Peekaboo! Yeah, Jerk loses his mind. He goes from the most tranquil, calm guy in the competition to, oh my God, there's a guy with a shotgun right now.
I don't think he wants anything to do with that. He's just going to back away slowly, away slowly. I'm out. He's got the conveys on. He's looking good.
Yeah, in that position, like, obviously Saint doesn't want to go inside because there's a shotgun waiting for him.
I'm actually really surprised with, if everybody had their characters preset, but everybody's been really focusing on the aesthetics. We've got, like, Jester helmets on. We've got Ronin. I wouldn't even take the time to do that. I'd just be so terrified in the arena right now. I don't know how everybody's staying so calm.
Well, I have a feeling they probably played a few more matches.
Now, Mo-Man is on fire.
Crunk
and his
coming in hot. There we go, taking down Mo-Man. Oh, taking fire as well. What was that? Was that a bleed?
Yeah, Crunk Muffin actually picked up a double kill. Just a second ago, he took out Gold Glove. And then Mo-Man, who was actually our kill leader, Crunk Muffin is actually going to take that title in this game right now.
Whoa, the double Molotov of the way, and Crunk's getting pushed out. She's having a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, Random Rain is really putting the pressure on, and they're going to fire some shots back and forth at each other and take cover right behind these big trees. Probably bandage up. Crunk Muffin looks like really wants to push the issue here.
Man, these are so much more effective since the last Invitational. Crunk Muffin, got to push at this point. Hope you can get that
down. Gassy Mexican takes out Ruppy at the top of your screen, and Random Rain is actually going to go down.
Good God, man.
From right behind. So Crunk Muffin was actually probably bailed out right there, as Gassy Mexican is trying to move uphill.
Yeah, fighting uphill is always a hard place to be, but Gassy looks like he's moving efficiently, and Saint just wants to bring the fight straight to him, trying to wrap around.
Yeah, Saint and Gassy
he's trying to go on top of the rock. He's getting
right into it.
Come from the top rope, but it does not matter. Gassy survives. He's very low. He's going to have to heal himself up here.
Gassy Mexican able to clutch up, put the Band-Aid on, and hopefully he's got some first aids. As we have Rev just in the middle of the field right now with all the hay. Sandy Ravage kind of creeping up on him from about 100 meters away. Whitwicks just seems to be so far. He's at 1,300 meters as Sandy Ravage has find himself a nice little camping spot there. I like that.
And keep in mind, guys, if you didn't already know, with this latest update, you can actually hotkey your first aid kits, your bandages. So anytime you find yourself at the end of one of those really close engagements like Gassy just did, you're crazy, Lyric.
I'm sure he probably tapped in there really quickly to see what was inside.
Right.
I would love to see a little bit of the 308 action rifle, or 308 rifle action, as we had one of the Echo Fox members moving in on Lear's position there just a second ago, as Jerk Chicken once again is sort of stuck in the gas trying to make his way out of there. But following that strategy that I would probably be going with myself, it's like, why even put yourself in harm's way? I mean, getting kills is flashy, it's fun. We saw some people trying to do it earlier.
Oh.
There's C-Nanners out of all people.
Wait, what? Yoda! No! Lyric goes down.
I love the door closing action right there. He's just going to have his way with Lyric.
So, C-Nanners spots.
And we see Lyric on the bottom left taking his exit from the arena. Yeah, C-Nanners has the ghillie suit. I'm hyped about this. See if he can put some good shots down with that 308, but I'm not sure if he sees Rev.
You
all
have
the way
a
to the
scope.
right.
C-Nanners like, look.
See,
into the open field. The rock will do you no good. It will not hurt you, I promise.
The problem with the 308 is the fact that the scope doesn't really give you much vision, to be honest with you. It does not have a very big optical zoom. As Witwick's very low on health.
Like, if he accidentally sidesteps in the gas right now, he might actually just be dead with how low his health is.
Yeah, his health seems to be going up, so he might have a couple bandages, but we have a triangle going on, as you called it earlier, with Hui over here, putting some shots into Witwick's is not looking good for him, I'd say. I think he only has a pistol as well. Witwick's getting some pretty good shots into Hui, as they're really just going right at it. Witwick's is going to meet his maker. Hui squad now with 4 kills, and he is our game leader right now.
What is going on? C-Nanners, please. Or maybe he's fired and just missed, but that's probably more likely.
Listen, don't be so hard on my man C-Nanners. Adam, that's a hard thing to use. The 308 is difficult. I think I've only gotten 1 kill with it, and the guy wasn't moving. So I understand the pain and struggle that you Do they have audio feed of us?
No, there's no way. No, they're not able to hear us over there.
You can tell he's laid back, just scoping in, as we have Minnie putting in some good shots to stay lifted. If I were lifted, I'd be very worried, because we know Minnie's probably got the gunny. His accuracy must be second to none, especially if he's a part of Echo Fox. And we haven't talked about it at all, but this is the first time I've seen Ninja's name in this game. The defending champion.
Where has he been?
I don't think he's recorded any kills, neither has Adrian.
No.
Everybody that I thought would probably put up a lot of kills, they seem to be playing very methodically, which I think is the right strategy.
Look at this
Minnie's putting down shots to lifted.
That's not easy to do. I mean, that's 200 meters, and he was missing by inches.
Yeah, the difficult thing about H1Z1 is the bullet drop. It's a hard thing. I mean, for me, I think the pattern is pretty hard to get used to. Where, I mean, in CSGO, you have the spray pattern that you can pay attention to.
It's hit scan versus a projectile that travels, right? I mean, that projectile drops over time, and it's not an instant thing. Sometimes you have to lead your target, especially at 200 meters. With most weapons, you're going to have to lead it. And it looks like he was doing a pretty good job.
And we have Mo finding somebody in his sights.
Natural habitat, just trying to find anyone walking by.
He's taking shots at Echo Fox. Brother in arms right there.
There you go. Flame.
Pineapples.
Whoa. This is an awkward one. Point blank, AR-15. Rev gonna go down.
I love the thunder sticks here in the crowd at the Invitational in the Kappa Theater. Everybody's getting really hyped about these interactions that we're having between these players, as Pineapple's probably gonna try to loot. I think towards the end of the game, we're almost into our top 20.
Yeah, 23 left
I'm curious to see who's most prepared. If you have first aids, if you have a laminated...
Whoa, does he see that grenade that just came in? Oh, that was a close one right on the other side of the tree. Minnie trying to make it happen. A Molotov in return.
Adrian picks up a kill on Flames, so one of our Echo Fox players taken out with an assist.
This has got to be a nightmare for both of them.
So we had a lot happen there. Adrian was taken out by the gas. Sean McClain was taken out by Minnie, and then Hui was killed by the environment. So a lot of players not managing their time well with the toxic gas moving in. Well, the only 2 players in the safe zone right now are Inboxes and Ninja.
Wait, so we're heading to the circle this size. Just to put in perspective, there are, what, 20 people left?
Yeah, we're
19.
about...
19 people remain.
And we have a lot of people, Josh OG and Crunk Muffin at the top. They are both very, very far away.
Where has Trick been this entire game?
I don't know, but I don't think Minnie has any supplies, or he tries to bandage up right now, but his health is very low. He needs to stay on top of that, because if he gets into any sort of gunfight...
Whoa, Gassy Mexican comes up behind Minnie.
Now that's what I love about H1Z1 when you have the toxic gas. I'm pretty sure Gassy Mexican came out of the toxic gas and Minnie had no idea. Jerk Chicken right there is stuck in the gas as well. Out of every way to play this game.
Jerk, hang in there, man. I don't know.
It's not looking good because as the game...
Get out of there! Okay, there you go. It's like, what are
you have to remember, as the game goes on, the gas gets stronger and your toxicity goes up as Charles is going to kill, stay lifted there at the top left. As your toxicity goes up, the more damage you're going to take.
Yeah, as the rounds go later, the circle gets smaller, it's a lot more dangerous to be in that gas. And this is about to get a little crazy. I mean, we've got Charles, Gassy, lifted, and, well, lifted just went down, but it looked like Inboxes wanted to head that way.
I'm just still very surprised how many people have fallen to the toxic gas as Charles is taking shots. And Josh OG picks up his first kill against Anthony.
Josh takes down Anthony Kong.
And Gassy Mexican.
He's got another one.
Doing a fantastic job. That's 2 in a row.
The exact same bridge. That's just his home now. He's just a bridge troll. He just hangs out there and
Hold on, we
people.
need to pause because we have not been paying attention. Gassy Mexican has racked up 5 kills in this game already.
Come on, really?
As Ninja moving in on Gassy Mexican.
Down.
And Gassy Mexican,
defending champion Ninja,
takes out the defending champion.
15. He might bleed out here, though. He's got to get on top of these kits, man. He's taking a lot of damage. Who knows how many he has left at this point.
This is the first time
Jerk chicken.
This is madness. That fight between Gassy Mexican and Ninja.
Gassy's not looking very happy there, obviously.
Oh, I know he's upset. He was doing so well. He had the most kills in the game. His confidence must have been through the roof. And Josh OG has been killed by Mo. Oh my God, I know Mo is absolutely loving that.
We are now in the top 10. 11th place going out was Josh OG, the worst place to be.
Mo and Josh probably in the middle of the game trying to trade some skins. As we have Omni Skills taking away our first prize. Was killed by the environment, but Omni Skills is going to walk away with $2,600.
Just for the first match. There will be a second one directly after this. Don't forget, folks, stay tuned. We got a lot of more coming your way. Inbox is firing down on Radic. This is quite the distance, man. I mean, there's really no way to close there, I guess. It's wide open between the two.
I want to see a replay of Gassy Mexican and Ninja. That gunfight.
that was
Did you see what Ninja did? He hopped off the bridge. He was chasing that kill.
That
and
confidence.
Gassy Mexican got some good shots. And even though they both were out of the money now, too, by the way. Now, every player left. So just to give you guys a summary, if you guys are not on h1z1.com/watch, we have Radic, we have Trick, Inboxes, Jerk Chicken, Mo TV, Man Pawns, Pineapple, Sandy Ravage, and Sea Nanners. They have all placed in the money so far, but I know everybody that's in the game right now, we have 9 remaining. They all have their sights on that $40,000 grand prize.
Absolutely. There's Trick. Hey, guys.
Trick is taking off
We've been
his
looking
pants.
everywhere for this guy the entire time.
He's taking off his pants, and now he's stuck in the gas.
He picked a pretty good time to come in. He's going to follow that gas.
Both of them in a gunfight now.
Whoa, the jumping back and forth. Fine. Takes him down.
Now, Pineapple's low on health in the gas. I'm not sure if he saw the ATV right next to him.
I mean, he can't afford to ride the gas right now with that low of health, and he fixed the bleed. It looked like he might have been able to.
We have 8 remaining. This has moved so fast.
Oh, Mo TV goes down to Sandy Ravage. That puts Mo in 8th place. Trick went down at 9th.
Gonna walk away with $5,300 though. Thank you to everybody for participating in H1Z1 and purchasing the crates so that we can throw on this incredible event to celebrate such a fantastic game.
Yeah, and a fantastic community. It's, coming from someone, I worked on the game for a while, it's been amazing to watch this grow, and especially the product as it is now. It's so much fun. If you guys haven't
never were
checked it
able
out.
to fix that shotgun though, huh?
Yeah, shut up.
It wasn't on the priority list, huh?
No.
We've seen some kills with the shotgun though.
We have.
Everybody
It
seems
to be working, so I can't take credit for that either.
I just can't get over the fact that Sea Nanners has been riding the gas with the 308 and the ghillie suit. I love this strategy. I mean, you have this much money on the line. Oh no, who is that far out of the safe zone? Man Pawns is really the only one in the middle. Sandy Ravage with that revolver taking some long distance shots at Pineapples.
It's pretty effective at that range. I mean, obviously, if you're comfortable with the AR, a lot of people prefer it, but he's definitely going for that.
Now, I think this is where we're going to find...
Whoa.
Sea Nanners died to inboxes. We didn't even see it.
Is he taking fire from 2 positions? Looks like Pine gets taken down. Yeah, he was in a death drop there, man. He had Man Pawns firing from one angle, and he was distracted by someone out in front of him.
Can we just appreciate, we don't have a first-person POV, but Sandy Ravage is connected on some incredible revolver shots on Pineapples from very far away.
Oh, and takes another one on a Man Pawns.
Sandy Ravage is on a mission. He is now our in-game kill leader with 3 kills recorded. In this
got those explosive arrows. He's like, nope.
I don't think I've ever seen an explosive arrow. That is incredible.
Yeah, he's now throwing grenades back. I'm not sure Manpon's has got
Sandy
him.
Ravage in a peculiar position because that gas is moving in on his position, and he does not have much cover if he gets pushed out any further. As Inboxes, who was just our kill leader versus CNatters just a second ago. Actually, that was his first kill that he recorded, and it was very important too. As Manpons is gonna pick up a kill on Sandy Ravage, and we only have 4 remaining.
Yeah, and I think it took Jerk a second to realize that actually wasn't his kill. He now understands that he's in a much worse situation than he thought he was.
We have that military crate lingering as Manpons is gonna hop in the ATV, getting very adventurous, and he's just, he's getting to the edge. I love this play. He's gonna go try to get some height advantage as Jerk Chicken is sort of at the bottom of the hill, probably in the least favorable position as Inbox is at the top of the mountain. He's got a height advantage. He's got a head glitch, throwing shots down at Radic from just across the way.
Oh, I don't know how Radic's
he connected. Radic is below 50% health, and he's at the edge of the gas, but Inbox is just going to take his time. I mean, you got to imagine right now everybody's trying to play their life as Radic is very, very, very low on health.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our last 4 players for game number 1. This is where the money starts getting even more serious. First place goes out of here with $40,000, and then a second chance in game number 2.
Now I want to remind you guys, we've already, with the 5 people that have died in the top 10, we've already given away $30,000, and you can add $13,000 to it as Manpons is going to take out Echo Fox, Jerk Chicken.
Manpon spent about an hour last night at the Twitch party, I believe it was a Twitch party, begging me to not call him Manpoons, so we will not do that.
Well, you've done a very good job. You've done him justice. As we have 3 remaining, and this is where it is going to get very, very, very intense. As Radic and Manpons and Inboxes have seemingly formed a triangle, and Echo Fox, Radic kills Manpons.
That puts him in the top 3. Third place going out here.
And our final battle is going down as Inbox is trying to send some shots all the way down from about 130 meters away.
Down to the final 2, Radic versus Inboxes. Radic almost didn't make it to this point. He almost went down in 4th just because of the gas and some bleed damage. Radic, the aggression, throwing out these grenades, and Inboxes as well.
Guys, can we get a little hype in Kappa Theater? We have 2 remaining. We have Radic and Inboxes in a one-on-one, both pushing in.
It looks like it's going to turn into mostly a movement and angle battle here as Radic's laying down some fire, but not able to connect, and Radic will be able to take him down, making him game number 1's winner. $40,000 for Echo Fox Radic.
He has the Echo Fox sweatshirt on. We talked about it earlier. We weren't sure if these professional players, he's got a huge smile on his face. Congratulations to the organization. Congratulations to Radic. And congratulations to the top 10 that have come into game 1 and have done an incredible job. We have 10 of them walking away with money. Echo Fox, they have 4 players coming into game 1. And a lot of them actually made it to the end. We had Jerk Chicken and Radic both making it in top 4, I believe.
Well, that's one of the things we are going to look for in this one. Last year we did not have any top 10 repeats, right? So anyone that walked into game number 1, placed 3rd, 4th, 1st, whatever, they didn't make the next top 10. So we're looking forward to seeing if anyone can do that again, especially with the caliber of player we're dealing with here.
Now let's talk about this statistic, because I'm sure this is what everybody cares about right now. We have Radic walking away with $40,000. Inboxes, 26,000, Manpons, 16,000, and then we go all the way down the list with a lot of people with probably some very big smiles on their face. A lot of them didn't end up with first place, but they're going to be walking away with a nice paycheck.
And actually looks like we're going to head over to the arena just across the wall, and we have some interviews headed your way.
The interviews are coming, I promise.
They're happening.
Hey guys, we're here live with Radic from Echo Fox, who just took down game 1 of the Invitational here at TwitchCon. How does it feel, man?
Amazing.
Amazing. So, earlier when we were talking, I talked to you before the game, and in there, while we were sitting in the streamer lounge here, you told me I would be interviewing after the game today. You looked me dead in the eye and told me this would happen. Congratulations, man. So what are you going to do with the money?
I want to share some of the money with the community. Like, if Daybreak loves me, like, I want to pretty much fund my own tournaments for a while, if it's possible. Like, not with all of the money, obviously, but like, you know what I mean. Like, help the community out, give something back.
Absolutely, man. So what was the what was the hardest fight you had in that game? Who was that? Was it the last fight? Where was the most pressure at?
Well, I only had 2 fights. One was against Manpons. He had no idea where I was, and he wasn't even moving. I 2-tapped him instantly. And then the other fight was 1v1 against Inboxes, who is like one of the few players I really didn't want to fight. So.
Well, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Big shout out to Echo Fox. Big shout out to Radic, first winner of the Invitational here at TwitchCon. Congratulations.